This activity is washing and drying in clothes with transition. Throughout this activity, you will be demonstrating cognitive skills by recognizing certain colors, appropriate washer settings, and time awareness. Performance skills of this activity include alignment, stabilizing, reaching, bending, grips, manipulating, coordination, and lift. Supplies of this activity include a laundry basket, dirty clothes, detergent pods, dryer sheets, and water. Precautions of this activity are to keep the detergent away from your mouth and eyes, keep wires away from areas with water, do not overflow the washer, be aware of water and dryer temperature, and keep hands free of closing door and lid. Stand in front of a colored hamper, maintaining equal base of support. Open washer lid using shoulder flexion and lateral hand grasp with light force. Reach for colored clothing hamper using protraction and lateral hand coordination. Lift colored hamper above the washer and dump into washer using elbow and shoulder flexion and forearm pronation. Place the empty colored hamper back on the ground using elbow and shoulder extension and forearm supination. Reach forward using protraction towards the larger detergent pods and reach into the bottle using wrist palm flexion. Grasp laundry pod using the 3-jaw chuck. Remove hand from the bottle using shoulder flexion and use shoulder horizontal adduction to place bod into washer. Close washer lid using shoulder flexion and lateral hand grasp with light force. Use visual scanning to locate the necessary settings and use protraction to reach for the first knob on the left. Use a fine spherical grasp and wrist ulnar deviation to turn the knob to the appropriate setting, and repeat this step for the next 2 knobs to their appropriate setting. Using a gross spherical grasp and a shoulder retraction, pull the large knob to start the washer. Pause your run for allotted time and prepare the dryer by opening the dryer door using trunk flexion, shoulder retraction, and elbow flexion, along with a hook grasp. Once the washer cycle is complete, open the lid using shoulder flexion and a lateral hand grasp with light force. Reach into the washer using bilateral protraction and scoop up the clothing using bilateral forearm supination and retraction. Rotate trunk to the right and bend trunk over, placing the clothes in the dryer using protraction and elbow extension. Repeat the last 2 steps until the washer is empty. Reach for dryer sheet using protraction and grasp the dryer sheet using a lateral grasp. Place the dryer sheet into the dryer using radial deviation and close the door using shoulder protraction, elbow extension, and a hook grasp. Then use visual scanning to determine the proper dryer setting and use wrist ulnar deviation and a gross spherical grasp. Move your arm across your midline to the other side of the dryer and use shoulder protraction to push the start button. Let the dryer run until the time is complete.